Just so you're aware, sir, there's no video recording inside the office. You're still violating the rules. I just want to inform you that.
I know. But again, a rule does not trump the law.
I'm just curious what's going on out here. How come you're filming?
Do I need to have a reason for that?
So you're trying to bait. That's what you're trying to do. Is that what you want to do?
Those are your words, not mine.
Okay. You have an ID?
I do.
Can I see it?
Nope.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the LackLuster channel. Wanted to shine a light on this channel called It's Just a Camera. He's got a ton of First Amendment audit videos on his channel and does a stand-up job. After watching him for quite some time, I've chosen this video as one of my favorites. The original is 44 minutes long, so if you want to see the full interaction without any interruptions, or if you just like this video in general, head on over to his channel and hit that subscribe button. The link is down below.
Just so you're aware, sir, there's no video recording inside the office.
Yeah, that's I want to ask a question about that.
Okay.
So,
Do you mind if we just step out here? Since
Yeah, I
there's
do
no
kind
video
of.
recording inside the office.
so do you know that there's a DHS memo that says that filming inside government buildings is indeed legal and lawful?
That's government buildings in general, but this building has a specific building rule.
What is that? Okay, but I'm saying federal law, DHS memo says that you can film inside public government buildings, lobbies, foyers, anywhere where the public is allowed to be. So I want to find out how you guys are reconciling that with this memo and the policy you guys have posted here.
Yeah. So Social Security is a separate thing, so they can make a building rule.
Okay, but a rule does not trump a law. Law says, first of all, First Amendment of the Constitution, that we have the right to free press. That's anyone with a camera is basically press, or anyone who's reporting on matters of public interest. One. Two is a DHS memo, again, that says it is legal and lawful to film inside government buildings, foyers, lobbies, anywhere where the public's allowed to be. So I understand you guys have a policy, but I'm talking about the law that says that you can indeed film.
Okay,
So,
I understand that, sir. If you would like me to get an inspector down here, they
Sure.
can explain it to you.
yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, yeah. If you could just step outside, that'd be great, because there is no recording in here.
Well, that's what I'm challenging, so
Okay.
go ahead and call whoever you need to call.
You're still violating the rules. I just want to inform you that.
I know. But again, a rule does not trump the law.
I understand.
The law says that I can do this. The rules do not trump law.
Do you have a St. George 34?
Are you trespassing me or just asking me to step outside? Okay. So I'm going to decline your request.
Okay.
You guys, so we're waiting for FPS or someone to arrive. We said FPO. I think that's federal police officer to arrive to explain to me why I'm wrong about filming in a government building. So that's what we're going to do. And then I've got someone here on the corner I'm going to zoom in on so you guys can see. She thinks she's being really, really slick. See that lady right there? Hi. She thinks she's being really slick, recording me from the reflection of the glass. And now she just turned and pretend like she's on her phone. Oh, God, you guys. Did you guys lock the door?
Huh?
Did you guys lock the door?
No, I was not like that.
Why was it locked? Why was it locked? You don't have anything to say? You know you can't lock your door, right? It has to be open for public. That's against the law, man. Don't turn this into a lawsuit, buddy.
Okay.
It's just public photography.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Good. Hey, I'm Inspector Bob with the Federal Protective Service.
Okay. Oops.
But didn't just break a window.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Name and badge number?
Rob, Victor 7.
Victor 7. You don't have it displayed like he does. So first thing I want to say is they locked the door for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious what's going on out here. How come you're filming?
Do I need to have a reason for that?
I'm just
Okay.
asking. I was told you were filming inside. Were you filming
Yeah,
inside?
yeah. I'd like to know why this door was locked, though.
When was it locked?
Just now, he came and unlocked it before you guys got here.
I couldn't tell. I just got here too.
So you guys know that if it's a public building, open for the public, it has to be open, right? That's considered denial of services.
Okay. Were you inside filming in there?
I went into the lobby and foyer, and the gentleman here told me that I was not allowed to film, that it's a policy of this building.
Yeah, it is.
And I tried to remind him about the DHS memo that was released saying that it is legal to film inside public federal buildings,
Yeah,
in the
but
lobbies
this
and foyers.
is a DHS building. This is a Social Security building. So
Yeah,
can
but
make their own rules.
it's Title 41 CFR. It's the same poster that's posted up on all federal property.
You're right about that.
Mhm.
It's right in there.
Yeah,
But they're also allowed to make restrictions in their
sure.
their space.
But those aren't law. They're their own policies. The law says under the First Amendment of the Constitution and under the DHS memo that was recently re-released in 2018 that it is indeed legal and lawful to film inside federal buildings.
So you're trying to bait. That's what you're trying to do. Is that what you want to do?
Those are your words, not mine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But this
How are you
is
doing,
guy-
dear? I got it. It's on film now. So what were you saying?
Oh no, I'm
Accusing me of baiting? Okay.
not accusing you.
What does that matter anyway? Let's say I was
It
baiting.
doesn't matter to me.
Aren't we talking about law? You guys law enforcement officers? Okay, so we should talk about the law, not opinions or whatever he's talking about.
Sure.
I would expect more
I can
professionalism.
tell you this, that in the cases we've run previously,
Mm-hmm.
that
Cases?
Title 41,
That sounds pretty serious.
that's what we call it when we have an incident.
This is an incident.
Yeah.
Is there going to be an incident number generated?
Well,
Can I get a copy of it? If so, is that
Sure.
public record?
yeah.
Okay, I'll FOIA it. Yeah.
Getting a little ahead of yourself though, but
Well, I'm just using what you said. Cases,
yeah,
incidents.
in incidents in the past, cases, whatever you want to call them. I can tell you that the SSA facility with those posted signs and directions.
Yeah.
You're also in
Can we-
Title 41.
Can we talk about them locking this door? I think that's pretty serious.
Well, you know,
be
what,
honest
I like
with
to
you.
take it one issue at a time, and you kind of keep bouncing around.
Well, because so far you
let me
haven't told me what law I've broken. It's just policy, building policy, and I know the law is on my side.
What about
So I'm not.
in 41 CFR? What does that have to say about following signs and directions of law enforcement officers?
Mm-hmm. Where was the law enforcement officer when I got here?
Protective officers, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is the person who asked you not to film it.
Okay. Again, that's a policy.
No, it's not. It's in
And
Title
it's
41.
yeah, sure, it's in Title 41, but we're talking about what my actions are versus that person's directions.
Yeah.
My actions are illegal and lawful activity of filming my government, who I have the right to redress for grievances, and the DHS has issued a memo. You guys work for DHS, so you're saying this isn't a DHS building, but somehow they're calling you guys out here.
Security facility.
Right? I know. I read that on the.
Federal Protective Service.
I read that right up there, Social
Yeah.
Security Administration.
Right there. The Federal Protective Service, we provide security and law enforcement to all GSA issued for legal
Exactly,
certificates.
exactly, and that's exactly what the memo was referring to. So, you guys should probably get a copy of that memo
Okay.
and review
I'll
it.
look into
So,
it. Well, for right now, are you going in for services today?
that was my business. Exercising the First Amendment is considered official business.
Okay.
It's
Well,
called the right of free press.
If you go inside, you can't film in there, okay?
I can.
You can.
I can.
If you do, then you're going to receive a citation for failure to comply
For failure to comply with what?
with the directions.
An unlawful
besides-
order?
No, with the directions.
So you're going to tell me that I cannot do something that's legal and lawful, and then you're going to give me a ticket?
No, I'm telling you that.
That sounds like
it's
lawsuit
not-
territory
I'm
to
telling you
me.
It's not legal and that you can't do it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to film you guys' vehicle real quick.
Yeah, feel free.
Thanks. I am free. Huddle of shame. It's called the huddle of shame. So what else can I do for you guys?
You can either put your phone away and go inside and finish your business, or
Well, that is my business.
what is your business?
Exercising the First Amendment right of free press. No, that is business. It is business because if you prevent it, then you will be violating my civil rights. Let's say that I am. Let's go ahead and ride that train for a minute. Are you going to go ahead and comply? You're going to take the bait?
So
No,
here's,
I'll
here's,
let
here's
you-
a
Is your name going to be the one attached to the lawsuit? You want to be that guy?
No, it'll
Is that how you want to represent your agency?
be the judge. I don't know.
Let's talk to this level-headed guy for a second. Go ahead.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna argue with you anymore. If you go back.
I didn't know we
inside-
were arguing.
Okay. Well, you can call it whatever you'd like.
Uh-oh, emergency.
But if you go back inside, you can't be filming in there. Okay.
Nope, I will film if I want to.
Okay. If you go in there.
That's my First Amendment right.
And
And there's a DHS memo that says that I'm allowed to. You guys got to go? Okay. How long are you going to stand out here?
We're paid by the hour.
Okay.
I don't really hadn't thought of a time frame.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty patient, so.
Okay.
You have an ID?
I do.
Can I see it?
Nope. Can you articulate what law I've broken?
No?
Didn't think so.
Sexual contact.
Knowingly violating someone's civil rights is pretty serious. You lose your qualified immunity. That means when I win my lawsuit, I can take you guys' personal property. I can take your TV, your car, your boat.
I don't have
The judge will assign it to me as part of the compensation.
Okay.
Okay.
When you were inside, did the officer inside ask you not to report again?
I'm going to jump up a couple rights and go to the Fifth Amendment and not discuss that.
Okay.
I do have him on film saying that he was not trespassing me, though.
No, he wasn't.
And I also have him on. I also have him recorded saying that he was not going to throw me out. So you should talk to him about that.
He wasn't going to throw you out. Call us and we'll come out and talk to you.
Well, it's been a nice conversation.
Sorry?
It's been a nice conversation.
So when you were inside, he said he asked you not to be filming in there, like all the signs say in there. But you told him you weren't going to do that. You were going to continue to record, which is a violation of 41 CFR. So reasonable suspicion to believe that you committed a crime. So do you have your ID with you?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have your
I haven't committed a crime, sir.
Yeah, but that's kind of up to the determination of the law enforcement official, right?
No, it's not actually. It's up to the determination of the law. And the law says I've not committed a crime. So, am I still detained? Was I detained? Okay, I'm going to go next time I to leave then.
All right.
Appreciate it. Yep, have a good one.
Bye.
I like how you backed out of giving me the ticket. So he was about to try and hem me up, guys, and say that he's got reasonable suspicion that I broke the law and then get my ID. And then when I said, am I free to leave, I went ahead and took off, and he decided not to pursue because he knows he doesn't have anything to get me on. So just to prevent any further, I'm going to go ahead and voluntarily leave here. I think I made my point. I don't know that I want to go in there and force the issue and get a ticket. You guys tell me what you think. What would you have done in this situation? You think I should go in there and go ahead and get the ticket? I'm not going to resist if they try and forcibly take me and give me a ticket. But I can take that ticket and use it for a lawsuit. I'm just working on a couple of other incidents right now for my previous videos. And it is so exhausting and takes up so much time. And I know it sounds like I'm making an excuse right now, but I just really don't want to take this on at this moment. I will once I'm all set up and ready to rock and roll with my new camera and I got my car fixed, you know, and maybe I've gotten some good legal advice from an attorney who can back me up when I get into these situations. But right now I'm just going it alone. And so it's basically me versus them. And we already know who wins when it's you versus them. So these guys have had to back down a little bit. I could go in there right now and I don't know what they'll do. I think that they'll just say, okay, sir, at this point, you're violating the law. I'm going to go ahead and get your ID and write you a citation, which I didn't even see him have a citation book. It's got to be inside of his vehicle. But they're just being really stupid right now. I've told them that the DHS memo directly contradicts what they've said, and they're sticking to their guns on it. So I'm free to leave. I can leave whenever I want, and I'm deciding to stay right here and continue filming them. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. So, like I say, guys, what do you think? I should have gone live with this. What's a good action to take at this point? They're going to hang out as long as they think I'm here because they think I'm going to probably go back inside. Reasonable suspicion to believe that you committed a crime. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm starting to feel like just going in, taking the ticket. How are they going to get my ID, though? If I say no, I'm not going to give you ID. Valley of decision, guys. Valley of decision. So one thing I will say, because I'm very familiar with the 41 CFR rules governing federal property and federal buildings issued by GSA, and it's something that a lot of auditors don't seem to realize when they reference this memo. And the memo is one thing, but the actual quote-unquote rules governing federal property do say that
photography, for news purpose, for news and other purposes is allowed. But on the very bottom of that, it says unless directed by a law enforcement or other personnel, that it's prohibited, unless prohibited by law enforcement personnel. So they've actually put a little caveat at the bottom of that that says that these guys can technically tell you, no, you can't record. And so, anyway, it's kind of like, you've got the Constitution on your side, you've got the DHS memo, but if they want to get really petty with it, they can say, well, the ticket was simply for failing to follow directions, and the ticket stands. And you actually have to go to federal court for one of these tickets. Lawsuit territory? Most definitely. I wish I could contact an attorney right now and see what he would advise me to do. He might say, dude, this is a slam dunk case. Go ahead and go back in. Or he might say, yeah, no, just go ahead and you know, you made your point, go ahead and get on out of there. So I might actually pause the video right now and make a quick call and see. Get over it. I like it. She's exercising her First Amendment. All right, I'm going to end the video for now. If I start recording again or I splice in a second part of this video, it's going to be because I spoke to an attorney already. All right. See you guys. That's the realm that you work in. There's law.
Just like I said, you can't be recording in there. We'll see you next time.
So there it is, guys. Got him on film, on camera, saying that you cannot exercise your First Amendment right in direct violation of the First Amendment under color of law. And they're ignorant of the DHS memo, which is the agency that they work for, that says that you can indeed film inside government buildings. So they're setting themselves up for a lawsuit. I don't know why they'd want to do that. Yeah. There they go, the drive of shame.
That concludes our video for today. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. If you're old here, like, share, comment down below what you think of this interaction, and consider a channel membership or merch to further support the channel. If you have an incident you'd like us to review, link it down below or contact us through the social media platforms linked in the description.